Let's get in. First up, cut out the things that add up fast. I'm talking about those daily expenses you barely even think about. You know what I'm talking about? That daily coffee on the way to work. Maybe it's $5, maybe it's even more. And hey, I get it, you need that caffeine fix, but hear me out. What if instead of buying that coffee every single day, you brewed it at home a couple times a week? Let's say you cut back your coffee runs by just half. That's potentially $50 a month right there. And that's just one example. Think about those takeout lunches you grab when you're in a rush. Those $10, $15, even $20 meals add up incredibly fast. And then there are the impulse buys. That candy bar at the checkout counter, that new phone case you definitely didn't need. We've all been there. The point is, you don't have to give up your favorite things entirely. It's not about deprivation, it's about being mindful. Start paying attention to where your money is going. Track your spending for a week. I guarantee you'll be surprised by how much those small, seemingly insignificant purchases are actually costing you. Now, let's dive a bit deeper. Imagine if you extended this mindfulness to other areas of your life. Online shopping, for instance. It's so easy to click Add to Cart without a second thought. Those small purchases can quickly add up, especially with the convenience of next-day delivery. And what about subscription services? Streaming platforms, monthly boxes, apps, they all seem affordable on their own. But when you add them up, you might be spending hundreds of dollars a year on services you barely use. Consider cooking more meals at home. Not only is it healthier, but it can also save you a significant amount of money. Meal prepping can be a game changer. Spend a few hours on the weekend preparing meals for the week, and you'll be less tempted to grab takeout. Use technology to your advantage. There are countless apps available that can help you track your spending, set budgets, and even find deals. Before making a purchase, take a moment to compare prices and look for discounts. A little effort can lead to big savings. And remember, not all fun activities have to cost money. Explore free or low-cost activities in your community. Parks, museums, and local events can provide entertainment without breaking the bank. Sometimes, the simplest activities can be the most rewarding. Reading a book, playing a board game, or just spending quality time with loved ones can be fulfilling and cost nothing. The key is to be intentional with your spending. Set financial goals and remind yourself of them regularly. Celebrate your progress no matter how small. Each step you take towards mindful spending brings you closer to financial freedom. So, start today. Cut out the little things that add up and watch your savings grow. You'll be amazed at the difference it can make. And who knows? You might even find that brewing your own coffee at home is just as satisfying, if not more so. It's all about making small, mindful changes that lead to big results. Take control of your finances, one small step at a time. Your future self will thank you. Now I get it. Cooking every single meal can feel like a chore. The thought of planning, shopping, and then actually cooking can be overwhelming, especially after a long day at work or school. And sometimes, you just want the convenience of ordering in. It's quick, it's easy, and it feels like a treat. But have you ever stopped to think about how much those takeout meals are costing you? But trust me, swapping just a few of those takeout meals for home-cooked ones can make a significant difference in your savings. Imagine this. Instead of ordering out 3 times a week, you decide to cook at home for 2 of those meals. You might be surprised at how much money you can save. We're talking about saving $100 to $150 just by cutting back on takeout for a month. That's money that could go towards a vacation, paying off debt, or even just building up your savings. And no, you don't have to become a 5-star chef to make this work. Simple meals can be just as satisfying and delicious. Start simple. Pick 1 or 2 nights a week to cook at home. Maybe start with a pasta dish or a stir-fry. These meals are quick, easy, and can be made with ingredients you probably already have in your pantry. There are tons of easy, affordable recipes online. Websites, apps, and even social media are filled with ideas for budget-friendly meals. You can find recipes that fit your taste preferences and dietary needs. You can even turn it into a fun activity with your partner, roommate, or family. Cooking together can be a great way to bond and spend quality time with loved ones. Plus, it's a chance to teach kids about healthy eating and cooking skills. Another game changer? Meal prepping. Spend a couple of hours on a Sunday prepping your lunches for the week. Chop your veggies, cook your proteins, and portion everything out into containers. This way, you have healthy, ready-to-eat meals waiting for you. It's a lifesaver during busy weekdays, and it'll prevent you from caving to those tempting takeout menus. When you have a delicious homemade meal ready to go, it's much easier to resist the urge to order in. Think about it, a big pot of soup, a tray of roasted veggies, some pre-cooked chicken or tofu, that's lunches for days. You can mix and match ingredients to keep things interesting. One day you might have a chicken and veggie bowl, and the next, a hearty soup. You'll be amazed at how much money you save, and you'll be eating healthier too. Home-cooked meals are often lower in calories, fat, and sodium compared to takeout. Plus, you have control over the ingredients so you can make sure you're eating fresh, wholesome foods. It's a win-win. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about making small, sustainable changes that add up over time. Start with 1 or 2 meals a week, and gradually increase as you get more comfortable in the kitchen. Before you know it, cooking at home will become a habit, and you'll wonder why you ever relied so much on takeout. So give it a try. Your wallet and your waistline will thank you. Chapter 3. Review and cancel subscriptions. Let's talk subscriptions. We've all been there. You sign up for a free trial, forget to cancel, and boom, you're suddenly paying for another streaming service you never even use. It's a common scenario, and it can happen to the best of us. But the good news is, you can take control of your subscriptions and save yourself some money. Take a hard look at all your subscriptions. This means going through your bank statements, credit card bills, and even your email for those pesky subscription renewal notices. It might seem like a daunting task, but trust me, it's worth it. Hulu, Netflix, Spotify, wallet will thank you. Chapter 4. Budget for social activities. Look, I'm all about enjoying life. It's all about being open to new experiences and finding creative ways to socialize on a budget. And hey, if you do decide to splurge on a special occasion, that's totally fine. Just make sure you're factoring it into your overall budget. Chapter 5. Every little bit helps. Outro. Start building your wealthy lifestyle. So when you add it all up, it's totally possible to save $500 in just 30 days. The key is being aware of the changes you can make, without sacrificing the things that truly bring you joy. It's about building the foundation of a wealthy lifestyle, one smart choice at a time. And here's the thing. If you stick to these strategies, that $500 is just the beginning. Imagine what happens when you start investing that money, and watch it grow exponentially through the power of compounding. Trust me, you'll want to know how to make your money work for you. Click the link right here to learn about the power of compound interest and how you can make your savings even faster. See you there!